Go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head, I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You the squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might slide on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Back with another NFL prediction week. Sorry, my NFL supporters. I've been out on hiatus. I'm back though, man. I ain't been around for a minute. Been about since man, were we in November? Man, been about August, September since we did an NFL prediction. I think looking at our chart, week 7 was the last prediction we did, man. So yeah, that was like September. So, but we back at it again, man. Appreciate it. Again, this is IAMZOMEDIA. I'm your host, Prince. Of course, we got our girl Rhea from Polite for What podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. Her channel tag is in my description. When you watch this video, just go to my description. Her tag is in there as well. And Wise guy, we're gonna see if he pulls up, but his description is in there as well. Go get his subscribers up. He just started his channel, so go support the brother, man. But again, we week 12 NFL predictions. Rhea, how you feeling about the NFL so far through 11 weeks?
Oh man, besides my Cowboys, we are already in draft season all the way in November. But other than that, I don't know. It's been like a lot of upsets, blowouts. The NFL is shaping up right now. Kansas City don't look like the best. They don't like the best team in football right now. The Lions are so.
Yeah, look, I seen your predictions, man. I mean your rankings. You need to ease up on my Ravens, man. You need to ease up. You're doing too much.
I can't. I gotta be honest. Your Ravens lost to the Steelers. I'm like, come on now.
That's a rivalry game, though. The ironic thing is that people who really don't watch like the Steelers Ravens rivalry, if you look at their record, it's split even because the home team always wins and the road team, home team always wins in that rivalry. So that's why throughout history it's like split down the middle. I think the Steelers after this game, the Steelers are up like 2 games. So I think it's like 112 to 115 right now, or something like that. I forgot what it is. But so they always split. So I wasn't actually even worried about that. I figured that would be one of the Ravens' losses because I had the Ravens losing 5 games this season anyway. So I had that marked as one of their 5. So honestly, and they're on par because I actually had them losing to the Bengals this year because last year they had their number. So them beating the Bengals twice. We in good spirits over here. I think that's our last loss of the season, though. I think that's our last loss.
So you think y'all going
looking at our schedule? Looking at the Ravens schedule, I just think. Just looking at our schedule, we got the Steelers at home, so I just think that's our last loss of the season. Just looking at our schedule, so I gotta. We in a good space, so I ain't tripping.
I gotta look at y'all schedule. I haven't looked at y'all schedule, but I don't know if y'all gonna go undefeated. But I feel like I was being generous with putting y'all at 6. Like y'all let the Steelers beat y'all with field goals. No, y'all let the Steelers beat y'all with field goals. I'm like, they didn't even score a touchdown.
We top 5. We top 5.
No,
again, we got on Monday we got the Chargers, then we got the Eagles at home, we got the Giants, then we got the Steelers at home, we got the Texans, then we got the Browns at home.
I don't know. I think the Texans get y'all. I think the Eagles get y'all, but I think y'all win the rest.
We got the Eagles at home.
And what that mean? Home field don't mean nothing in the NFL.
You're not winning. You're not winning in our stadium.
Ain't crazy. I think the Eagles get y'all.
We got one of these. Okay, I'm gonna give you one of these teams. The Eagles or the Eagles or the Texans gonna beat us.
I say both.
Nah, not both. I
say both. I say both. The Texans have a really good defense. Now, I will say the Eagles game, it might be a little bit close because the Eagles secondary kind of suspect, but they can put up points with y'all too. So that's the reason why that I think that game could be close, but I do think the Texans probably beat y'all. And they playing at home. And
Nah,
Beyonce gonna be in the building.
nah,
Texans
nah,
ain't
both.
Texans ain't trying to lose.
I mean,
They ain't losing no Christmas game.
the Eagles. Hold on, let me see. They lost on the road. The Eagles' losses have come on the road. So, well, no, they lost to the Falcons at home, but they got blew out by the Buccaneers on the road. So we're gonna see how the Eagles look on the road. I don't know. I don't. It's tough to win in our stadium. It's just the atmosphere up in there. It's tough to win in there, man. We come out in there
I
all
know.
black. We come out with these black jerseys on. It's just tough to win in there, man. It's just
Wait, are
tough to
you going
win in
to the
that
game
stadium.
on Christmas
What?
Day? Are you going
Huh?
to the game?
I don't know. We're supposed to be going to Louisiana for Christmas, so I
Mm.
don't know. I am a little upset if we are though. So I'm trying to figure out what that looks like. If I can make an excuse to stay home, I might do that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. My
Look,
family.
I'm not even a Texans fan, but like the other day they released that Beyonce gonna be performing at the
I
halftime. So
know
I'm like,
Beyonce gonna be there too. Like, I don't
mhm.
know. I'm gonna see. My family's supposed to be doing like a annual Christmas uh thing for my grandmother starting this year. So this will be the first year for it. So if that kicks off, then I'll probably be there. But if that falls through, I'm definitely
Going to the game.
I'm giving them one more week because I want to get my tickets early before they try to start taxing. I wish I could have got them before they announced Beyonce because I know
I
they went
know,
up.
right?
I
Right.
know they went up
I
at
know they
least
did too.
at least $60. They didn't went up by at least $60 since they announced Beyonce. I already know. I ain't even looked since, but I already know they went up. But
I'm
we'll
not
we'll
really a
see.
fan though of either team.
We'll
I just
see. I
wanted to
might
go
pull
see
up.
a good game.
You want to see Beyonce halftime, man?
I just want to see. Now, honestly, like the Beyonce is just like a perk, but I just wanted to see a good game. You know, CJ Stroud versus Lamar Jackson. I was gonna go to the game, but now that they announced Beyonce, I know them tickets through the roof. I ain't even gonna go look. I'm not
Oh
even gonna
yeah.
play myself.
Oh yeah. They threw through the roof. Not even in the conversation. Them tickets is Super Bowl expensive, probably.
I
Beyonce?
already know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beyonce? If it would have been like what's a B class artist? Maybe like a
like a Post Malone.
nah, Post Malone here. He yeah, Post Malone is up there with Beyonce. Hey, they
What?
love him. His people love him. Post
Oh
Malone?
no,
What?
I wouldn't
Post Malone?
go. I'm not buying tickets to see Post Malone.
Post Malone got a soundtrack on Spider-Man. You already know what level. You only get a soundtrack on Spider-Man if you at a certain level. I'm sorry.
I ain't no Post Malone
I'm
fan.
a glow. Okay, I'm gonna do a Glorilla. If a
Don't do
Glorilla was
Glorilla
going,
because Gorilla got a fan base too now.
I know she do, but she's not a A-list uh artist. She's not an A-list. Or let's be honest, she's not an A-list. She's not an A-list artist. She's
She
not. She's
about to
not
be
out here
plus.
winning Grammys. Like you
Yeah,
got to win Grammys to be an A-list artist. It's like a A-list actor versus a B-list actor. Nothing wrong with being a B-list actor,
right.
but you're not Tom Hanks, you're not Tom Cruise, you're not Denzel. You know,
That's
Beyonce is
true.
Beyonce is the Viola Davis of the artists.
That's
So
true.
that's what I mean.
And then it's the fact like Beyonce haven't even did a halftime show
Yeah,
since she did
that's what
that
I'm
Black
saying.
Power thing, and she ain't did a show since.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Mm,
saying. Like you're gonna have people that's not even football fans going
yeah,
just for Beyonce because it's gonna be like going to the Super Bowl just for the halftime show. It's gonna kind
that's
of
true.
be like that. So I know them tickets sky high. I know I haven't checked. I'm gonna check when I get off of here. I know
I
those
mean, I'm
tickets are
so
sky high.
mad about it because I was talking about like buying tickets earlier in the year. I was like, let's go to the game. Let's go to the game. Nobody was saying nothing. I was just like, when they announced it, I say, well, forget it now because them prices gonna be crazy.
You look, they're gonna be crazy. They're gonna be crazy. But again, we here week 12 NFL predictions. Let me pull up our screen. Those who've been watching us for a long time, you already know how this goes. Put what teams you got winning today, what the scores are, who's your favorite team, who you rooting for, all of that. Put that in the chat even after this video. Put it in the comment section who you got. Again, subscribe to our channels, Polite for What Podcast, IAMZOMEDIA, Wise Guy Media. Their channel descriptions or their channel tags are in my description as well. So all you got to do is click the link in my description to get to their channels. Go to subscribe to theirs. They do NFL content. They do community posts on NFL things that's going on around the league, NBA things. So make sure you go subscribe to their channels as well. But again, put it in the chat who you got winning. If you're up early with us, who your team is, who you're rooting for. You can leave those after the video as well, but drop those down below and appreciate it. But let me pull up those who've been following us know we do our NFL predictions each week. This is where we are with our records, man. This is where we are with our records. Actually, let me get this out the way because I know y'all can't see the
I'm gonna say Patrick Mahomes in a way. I can't even see it at the bottom.
Let me get this out the way for y'all, man. Let me get this out the way for y'all. And let me bring this up, son.
Right.
As y'all can see, through the first 7 weeks, this was our rankings. Your boy Prince, 71% win percentage. And again, we're not going off of win-loss. We're going off of win percentage. So, real, you still got time to catch up. Again, you got 5 more weeks. Hey, you start getting some tens on this. You need to start getting some tens up here. You got too many 8s and 6s, man. You got to get some tens up here. Too many 8s and 6s. You get some 10s up here, you'll get back in the race, man. But without further ado, let's get to how do you feel about your rankings though? How do you feel about where you are? How you feel about where you are, man? You feel
I feel like I'm in a good spot. Of course, I'm in a good spot. I think we would have, did the other weeks. I think I'll probably be at least at 65%.
But again, we still got 5 weeks left, actually 6 weeks with this week. So you still got time to catch up. You got to start getting some 10s in there, and you gotta hope I lose a little bit. That's the only way you win this thing, man. That's the only way you win this.
I feel pretty confident about this week, so we'll see.
But for our first game, let me set up. Give me a second. For our first game, we got Tampa Bay at the Daniel Jones list. Yes, I said it. The Daniel Jones list. New York Giants. Who you got, Rhea?
Like you said, like the Giants don't have their quarterback. I know they have Tommy DeVito coming in today, but I think the Italian Stallion do not get it done. I got the Bucks winning this one 31-10.
31-10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What you thinking?
This game is tricky, right? Because Tampa Bay been suspect, right? I mean, and like they blowing people out the water, and like they got this stellar record. I mean, they 4-6.
Yeah, but if you've been watching, what's his name play? I'm drawing a blank. If you've been watching Baker play, like I seen him duel with Patrick Mahomes. I seen him duel. Did they play y'all?
Tampa Bay, I think so.
Yeah, I seen him. So I seen him duel with some really.
We gave him that work though. We gave him that work, like work.
Yeah,
we gave him that work.
I seen him duel with some good teams. So that's why I'm like, I think they can they blowing the Giants out today. I think it's gonna be a blowout. They don't stand a chance.
All right, see me. I'm 50-50 on this, but I'm about to go with my gut because you already know how teams play when they coming off those situations where they got to get rid of a player. Like it's always like tricky because now you're gonna have players that's trying to prove themselves. You're gonna have a quarterback coming out there like, this is why I'm starting over Daniel Jones. Like usually teams, they look like world beaters coming out of these situations. So, and I'm looking at Tampa Bay. They not a good team.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I got New York Giants winning this game. And they're at home though. Real. If New York was on the road, it would be 51-49 Tampa Bay. But I'm going 51% New York Giants because they're at home. It's just something about those situations is just very, very weird, and it's been like that through history. Like and again, they could possibly lose, but I'm thinking it's just Tampa Bay isn't really a good team. Mike Evans isn't still out there. Like they just aren't a good team. They've been
winning without Mike Evans.
One of their best corners. They down one of their best linebackers. Like they just not a good team. Because they were dependent on their defense, but their defense banged up.
We'll see. I got them blowing them out today. We'll see. I'm gonna put an asterisk by this game. When we come back next week.
You know what I'm saying? Lopsided slated games this week, other than about 2. Yeah, I do got some lopsided games this week. This is one of those 2 that I had that's not lopsided. But yeah, they do got some lopsided games this week. Week 12 is definitely like if you a betting man, this is definitely a week for you. If you a betting man, if you fantasy football, this is definitely a week for you. We got some lopsided teams playing this week. This game, and I think the Ravens Chargers game are the 2 that are like kind of like evenly matched as far as like who gonna win. The other games are definitely lopsided. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? How look, he look, Jay.
Jay,
Ain't
don't
you
come
a
here with
Chicago
your
Bears
mess,
fan?
man.
You come over here talking about the Cowgirls, man. Ain't you a
Don't come
Chicago
here
Bears
with no
fan?
mess. Don't come here with your mess, Jay. You starting early.
Man, look, you a Chicago Bears fan, man. Talk about them Bears. What's going on, man?
Talk about the Cowgirls.
Look, before I went on my hiatus, you was bragging. What happened? What happened, Jay? What happened to your Bears, man?
They the bottom of the barrel.
I'm gonna go New York Giants. I'm gonna go New York Giants. I got them getting at least 1 win. I'm going New York.
It's gonna be an L on your record. I'm gonna put an asterisk by this one. I promise you.
Hey, if it is an L, you know, it is what it is. I just think that hold on. I just think that they just got something to prove this week, and we'll see. And those who are watching, I'll get Wise Guy scores in a little bit. I'm waiting for him to text me back. Hopefully he can join us. So we'll see. Let me see. He talking about I just woke up.
You're right, Jay. Everybody better than the Cowboys right now. I'm not disagreeing with you. We suck. We suck right now. So you're right. Y'all are better than us. I give you that. But y'all still ain't making the playoffs. I don't care how bad we suck. Bears not making the playoffs.
He talking about he just woke up. He about to see. But I told him if he can't make it, give me his predictions while we on here. I'm gonna put them in here for him. So I'll put Wise Guys predictions in here while we're going through it. Next up, we got the Chiefs at the Carolina Panthers. The perhaps soon to be Shador Carolina Panthers. What you think about this game, Rhea?
You crazy about that comment, but this is gonna be a blowout. This is not even a competition. I feel like the Panthers they probably shouldn't even don't suit up today, Panthers, because this is gonna be an absolute embarrassment. I got the Chiefs winning this one in a blowout, 35-7. Even if they get 7, I'm being generous, giving them 7.
Again, for me, same thing. Ain't nothing to see here. KC coming off a loss to the Buffalo Bills. They're gonna be out for revenge. I got KC in this game. I got this 31-10. Because Chiefs defense is a little suspect. I get them giving up at least 1 touchdown and a field goal. So I got 31-10. 31-10 ball game. Next up, we got Rhea's Dallas Cowgirls versus the Washington Commanders. Man, talk to me about these Cowgirls before you give your pick. Like, what's y'all fan base? What's going on in y'all fan base right now? Like, how y'all feeling?
It's a tank season for us right now. I mean, it is what it is. Like, we have a multitude of injuries from top to bottom, from the quarterback to the cornerback to the lineman. Everybody is hurt today. And then it came out today and said one of our linemen is not starting. So, I mean, we're terrible this year. I mean, it is what it is. It's a brown bag year. You know, we're going to go ahead and tank for the rest of the season. Then we're going to get Travis Hunter and everybody going to be hating. So, it is what it is. We're going to get Trav and everybody going to be mad at us. So, it's cool for me. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I know that we're not going to do anything this year. So, I'm hopefully we lose the rest of our games so we can get at least in that top 5. Right now, we are at the number 9 spot. If we keep losing, hopefully we'll get a top 5 pick. And like I said, hopefully we can get Travis. But if we can't get Travis, hopefully we can get a Genty or McMillan out of Arizona. So it's just a tank year for us.
So you think y'all got a chance of getting Travis Hunter?
If Trav don't go number, because if you go look at the draft order right now, like most of the teams at the top probably gonna draft a quarterback. At least the first three is gonna draft a quarterback. And if we get in that top 5 spot, we have a good chance of getting them. It just really depends on like how teams feeling about Trav. So I think we got to get a chance of getting them.
I don't know. I
think we got a good chance.
The only way y'all get Travis Hunter is if y'all trade Michael Parsons.
Absolutely not.
Travis Hunter going number 2.
No, you know who got the number 2 pick right now?
Who?
I think it's either the Raiders or the Giants. I think it's Giants. They definitely drafting the quarterback. Both of those teams need quarterbacks.
So, because I got Shador and Cam Ward going 1 and 2.
Exactly. So that means the next couple of teams is gonna need quarterbacks too. I think like the top 3 teams need quarterbacks.
I gotta pull up this draft order because I don't know, man. Let me see.
Go to Tankathon. I'm pretty sure the first pick right now is Jacksonville. Second pick, I think, is the Giants. Third pick is, I think it's the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken.
So
now,
Tankathon got Travis Hunter going to the Jaguars at number 1, Shador going to the Titans at number 2, and Cam Ward going to the Giants at number 3.
Okay, so Titans got 2. And then who number 4? Isn't the Raiders?
The Raiders at number 4, they're going to get Will Johnson from Michigan. He a cornerback. Shador and Cam Ward is the only quarterbacks in the top in the first round. They're the only 2 quarterbacks coming out the first round. And that's how I feel too. I know Brock Urs, whatever his name is, they had him up there. They had that other quarterback, I think, from Oregon. I forgot where he's from.
Gabriel.
They were suspect. They were playing cupcakes in the beginning of the season, and everybody felt like they was going to be in the Heisman race, and then they started playing real teams and found out they can't actually read the defense.
Yeah,
I don't like giving those NFL predictions on quarterbacks unless I've seen you through the years. Those quarterbacks who take a previous quarterback's position, even though they've been there a while, I don't trust them instead of start playing real teams.
Yeah,
I don't trust them. But yeah, they got the Cowboys drafting the offensive lineman.
Man, we're not drafting no linemen. If we do, we stupid. Like we don't need to. We need to draft like a skill position.
Y'all gotta protect Dak. Dak. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do with Hunter anyway? He don't even fit what y'all need.
We need a receiver. We don't have any receivers. Is CeeDee Lamb a bust on our team? Who is our receivers outside of CeeDee Lamb? Brandon Cooks is gonna be gone next year. Jalen Tolbert, not it. Jalen Brooks, not it. Cavante Turpin, not it. Like we need a solid number 2 to pair with CeeDee Lamb. Like we need a skill position. And I'm tired of drafting linemen.
But again, y'all got the 40th pick too. Y'all could get a receiver with the 40th pick in the second round.
We need a top 5 pick. We need to either get McMillan out of Arizona. If we can't get Trav, I'm okay with us drafting Genty or drafting McMillan out of Arizona.
You don't like Trey Harris from Ole Miss?
I like Trey Harris. Is he a senior this year?
Yeah, they got he gonna be right there available for you. It depends on what New England does, because they got New England drafting him at 39, and y'all drafting a running back at 40.
I like Trey Harris actually, but I don't know if he's better than
Trey Harris would fit. He would be a great number 2.
I gotta look at some more. I seen like a few of his games. I do like Trey, but I don't think he's better than the guy coming out of Arizona. You gotta go watch Arizona. Yeah, McMillan.
Let me see, man. Let me see.
He probably like one of the top prospects coming out for wide receivers.
McMillan, they don't even got him going in the first 2 rounds.
I don't know why. They crazy. If you watch college football, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me see.
I
Or did
watch
I
college
pass my
football every
college?
Saturday.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. That was the. Let me see. Hold on. Macmillan. Y'all not getting no Macmillan.
Top
I know who
five.
you talking about.
Top
What kind of
five.
coffee? You got whiskey in that coffee? You tripping?
Top five. We
I
right
getting
there
no
though. Look,
Macmillan.
why you
I
think
know
we
who
ain't
you
gonna get
talking about from
Macmillan?
Arizona.
Yeah, that's what
Nah,
I'm telling
nah.
you. That's what I'm telling you. You
Hey,
talking
where you
about
trying to
Trey
draft him
Harris?
at?
He
What
ain't
pick you trying
better
to draft him with?
with the first pick, first round. If we
Oh yeah,
can't get
yeah. That's the only
Trav,
way you getting him.
if we can't get Trav, we gotta get Macmillan. Like Macmillan is better than any receiver coming out.
That's the only way you getting him.
Yeah, we gonna be in that right now. We're at 9. I think if we lose the rest of our games, we gonna at least be. I say probably at the end of the year, we probably 6, 7.
Yeah, that's the
Y'all
only
gonna
way
be
you
hating.
getting him.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna be hating on this next year. They gonna be hating. But anyways, let me. I didn't give you who I think gonna win. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm a real football fan, so of course I'm not picking my Cowboys today. I got the Commanders beating us today, in a blowout, 35-19. I think we get one field goal, and then I think we get one touchdown, and then the rest will be field goals.
Let me see. So Wise Guy sent in his. So as we going through him, I'm just put his in there. He said he got Tampa.
See, he know better.
Yeah, both of y'all gonna lose. It's okay. He said he got KC. So so who you got for this game? I know it's a rivalry game. I know it's big for y'all. I know these games usually comes down to the last score of the game or a field goal. So how you feel about this game and who you got? What's your score prediction?
I told you I got the Commanders winning this one, 35-19.
Dang, that wide of a spread for a
Yeah, because
division game?
we don't have any. Like I told you, we got a lot of players out on offense and defense. So I think it's a blowout. I think we get one touchdown, and then the rest is field goals.
Okay, Wise Guy got Washington 2, and I'm gonna go with Washington 2 until Dallas beats somebody, and then I might start reconsidering Dallas.
We don't want Dallas to beat nobody. We want Dallas to lose the rest of their games. We tanking. It's tank season. We trying to get Macmillan over here.
Next up, we got New England versus Miami, another division rival game. Who you got and why?
Yeah, this a divisional game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I got New England in the upset. I think New England wins this game. Yeah. Score wise, let's go. I think they have them like at a 3-point spread. Let's go 24-21.
New England?
Yeah. Have you been watching New England?
Wow.
I don't think you've been watching football. I don't think you've been watching football.
You know Tua back, right?
Tua been back and he looks terrible.
I'm going Miami. They at home against New England. Stop it.
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Drake and May. Did you see what they
But
did
how is
last
it upset though? You just told me, you just gave this big soliloquy about how garbage Miami playing and Tua is back,
because
and how great New England's
upset.
playing, and now you talking about an upset. You don't even believe that yourself.
Listen, it's an upset because they have Miami as a 3-point favorite.
We gonna get to that game, Juno. That game coming up in a little bit. We gonna get to that game. We're gonna get to that game for you. I got you, my dude.
Yeah, they got Miami as a 3-point.
Yeah, I'm going with Miami in a touchdown game. I'm going 21-14 Miami. Next up we got Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans.
So this is another divisional rival. I think Texans is gonna win this one. I got them Texans winning 28-10. Will Levis is just he not it. That's why they gonna be drafting another quarterback in the draft next year.
Same. And Wise Guy got Houston as well. I got Houston in a blowout. 30-14. Houston. Yeah, Texans. The Titans, they trying to tank, and the Texans, they trying to get their seeding correct going into the playoffs. So I got them really making a statement this game. Again, they've been having the Texans got I think the Texans is 7-4, but their season been so up and down. It's weird.
It's like they only beat teams below 500.
Yeah, it's been like I don't know. It's been an up and down season for them. They don't seem like a solid team that you can trust in the playoffs. That's what it feels like. So we'll see what that looks like for them today. But I got them in a blowout today. I think Tennessee they ready for the offseason and they draft picks because I think they definitely getting the quarterback. So
of course, I got the Texans probably losing in the first round of the playoffs, depending on who they got to match up.
I don't care who they play.
Yeah, I got them losing first round.
I don't care who they play. Next up we got Detroit Lions at the Indianapolis Colts. Who you got?
I got the Lions on a blowout. They putting up a 50-piece today like they did last week. 50
Don't
to
sleep
6.
on the Colts.
50 to 6. 50 to 6. 50 to 6.
50 to 6.
50 to 6. They put a 52-piece on Jacksonville last week. It's gonna be the
point spread for that game is only 7.5.
Watch. What was the point spread last week?
Look, that's the same point spread as the Texans Titans game.
That don't matter.
You sleeping?
It's gonna be a blowout.
Look, you sleeping on the Colts. I got Detroit too, but it ain't gonna be what you think it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a track meet.
I got Detroit. Winning this game, 34-21.
Oh, you trying to keep you being nice.
34-21. I'm gonna remember that. I'm about to write that down.
Write it down. They putting up 50 today. I seen them put 50 on Trevor Lawrence, and I think Trevor Lawrence is better than Anthony Richardson.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a blowout.
Next, we got Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears. Who you got and why?
This is a divisional game. I got this being fairly close, but I still think the Vikings win this one 24-17. The Bears, I mean, Caleb have been playing okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Caleb Williams. That's not a secret by now. But even though they came off a loss last week off of a blocked field goal, I still think they lose again today to Minnesota.
I got Minnesota winning as well. Wise guy got them winning as well. Minnesota is just a better team than the Bears. Like, home, away, it don't matter. Neutral site, they're just a better team. At this point in the season, you can really start to say, if you think about like where we are in the season, this is where you can really start to say, we know who the good teams are and we know who the bad teams are. Beginning of the season, it's kind of like, I don't know, this team might be good this year. But at this point, we're halfway through the season. We more than halfway through the season. Now you already know who the good teams are, the teams who are trying to win, and you know the teams who are tanking. Right. I think Chicago Bears is another 2 years away from actually being a playoff contender. They got some offensive line deficiencies that they need to clean up. They got some linebacker deficiencies they need to get in order. I like their DBs. I like their receiving core. I feel like they need a better tight end. But I like their receiving core they have. I like their backfield. I feel like they're missing at least one more running back. And they can get that in the draft because they do got 2 picks in the second round. They can get that in the draft, that running back. But outside of that, I just think they got some offensive deficiencies to clean up and some linebacker and some actually that front four as well. Like that front four and that linebacker core. I think they need a veteran linebacker in the middle. Ever since they lost Roquan Smith to Baltimore, they linebacking core hasn't looked the same. So I just think they need a few more pieces on that defensive side of the ball, and they need to clean up that offensive line. And then they can be a playoff contender. And
you don't like Komet. I think Komet is pretty decent, the tight end.
He not him.
I like Komet.
Caleb Williams need him. He not him.
I don't know how many hymns he need around him. Now, I will agree with you. Like they need to fix their line. I think they should have done that instead of getting all these offensive pieces. I think that's the main thing they should have fixed. But they went and got offense over fixing the O line. So
Yeah, I would. They didn't honestly. They didn't need Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen. They did not need Keenan Allen.
they
They
should
could
have
have
kept
definitely,
Mooney.
huh?
They should have kept Mooney.
Yeah, they yeah. I felt like last year their receiving core was okay. And look who was throwing the ball to him. Like they didn't need to go get Keenan Allen. I felt like they went got Keenan Allen because Caleb Williams is a rookie. That's the only reason I felt they went get him and he was available. But I feel like Keenan Allen is past his prime. I feel like he's done. Honestly, the injuries look like they've caught up to him, and he can't even stay healthy this year. Like he's a
Right.
step slow. He's dropping open passes, and Keelan Allen back in the day was sure hands. And again, a lot of fans they keep forgetting it's a reason why wide receivers retire. You try to focus on their glory years and forget at some point Father Time catches up to you, and he
Mm-hmm.
got Father Time and injury not on his side.
Right.
Like, I mean, he's just dropping open passes, like 5-yard hitches, dropping them. What is that?
Yeah.
Like, it just it's look, it happens. If you've been watching football a long time, you know it happens. It happens. So
Yeah, I didn't
again,
understand it. I didn't understand that movie. It's like they already have DJ Moore. DJ Moore is a vet too. Then y'all went and got Roma Dunze. Like y'all had some nice pieces. They didn't really need Keenan Allen.
no, they didn't need Keenan Allen. They did not. They did not. But next up, we got the Denver Broncos, the surprising Denver Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm not gonna lie. Bo Nix is looking pretty good for a rookie. I wasn't really expecting him to do anything. Now, if you watched him at Oregon, he was really good, but I didn't think he was gonna translate well to the NFL. But he's been playing really good under Sean Payton. But I have the Broncos winning this one today, 21-17.
I got the Broncos winning too. Wise guy got them winning too. I got the Broncos winning. You had 21-17?
Mm-hmm.
I got 21-12. I got Raiders getting a couple field goals.
Okay.
So I got 21-12. I got the Broncos with 3 touchdowns in this game.
You think the Broncos make the playoffs?
Yeah, because remember you got that it isn't like the 6 anymore. You get that 7 seed in there because the number 1 seed get that bye. So I got them at 7. Honestly,
Okay.
it's gonna be between them and the Colts. It depends on. I got to look at the rest of their schedules, but it's going to be them or the Colts. That's who I got getting that 7th spot. It depends on how the Colts finish in their division because they got some division games coming up with the Jaguars and the Texans. So, I got them or the Colts right now. I got Denver. They just look like a better team than the Colts right now, but we'll see. We'll see.
So let me ask you this: why do you think Bo Nix looked better with the Broncos versus Russell Wilson?
Because one, they went get them offensive line help. 2, their wide receiver core is healthy this year. 3, Sean Payton is brought in. I don't think he was ever brought in on Russell Wilson. The play calling looks different. The energy and the type of plays he called when he called certain plays looks different. Like I rarely seen screen passes last year. And if you're a New Orleans Saints fan, you already know Sean Payton is a screen pass merchant. I don't feel like Russell Wilson came in there. He didn't come in there with Sean Payton. Sean Payton got hired after him. I just don't feel like Sean Payton was ever brought into him, ever. I feel like he was just trying to get through the season because he was actually trying to bench him last year. I feel like he was just trying to get through the season with him and see what happens in the offseason. And I feel like he wouldn't get his guy in Bo Nix. Because
I think
Bo Nix has a Drew Brees type of build, even though he isn't talent like Drew Brees. Like they have a similar type of like quarterback build. And I feel like he feels like that's his guy.
Yeah, and I also feel like rookies are just easier to mold versus a veteran quarterback. You already kind of set in your ways. So I think that's probably why he looks a little different. Because if you look at their receiving core in Denver, they really don't have any top receivers. They let Jerry Judy go over to the Browns. Outside of Jerry Judy, they don't really have a big name receiver, honestly. And
Yeah.
they got like some rookie is I know Estime is a rookie. I don't know about that other running back, but they don't really have a lot of weapons.
He in his third year.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of like weapons. I think let me see what Tankathon got Denver. They got Denver uh um, they got them selecting a wide receiver with the 19th pick right now.
Yeah, that'll be good
So
for
I see
them.
that for them. And in the second round they got them drafting a running back. So, yeah. I think honestly, I think they still need a right guard. I just watched the way they run. I think they still need a right guard. So I would have had them with a right guard with their second round pick.
Mhm.
A wide receiver with their first round pick is definitely what they need. They need another wide out, but I would have definitely got them another right guard because their offensive line is a little old.
Right.
I would have got somebody. I would have got a young piece in there. But outside of that, I don't got no problem with Techathon's with draft picks. Next up, we got San Francisco 49ers versus the surprisingly trash San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. Who you got?
Before I get into who I have, I don't think the 49ers make the playoffs this year. They just look they look
Wow.
they look terrible. They don't look like a scary team like most years. Like people don't want to play 49ers, but they just been kind of like having a lot of injuries this year too. So I really don't see them winning. They probably don't even win their division, to be honest with you. I don't think they
Wow,
even
that's
win their
deep.
division. I think LA win their division. Um, Even today, like Brock Purdy is out, Nick Bosa is out. I got the Packers beating them today. It's a close game because are they in the same division? I think they're in the same division.
Who?
The Packers and the 49ers.
This game right? What this game?
Are they in the same division or
Who?
no?
Green Bay and San Francisco?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I can't remember.
San
I'm like, I
Francisco.
don't think that.
San
Yeah, I don't think they're in
Francisco.
the same
uh,
division.
no, San Francisco is with the Rams, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, yeah, I can remember who was that last team. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
have the Packers winning today.
they're in the NFC North. No, West, NFC
Okay,
West.
okay,
Yeah, Green Bay is in the division with the Minnesota
the line.
Vikings, the Lions, and the Bears.
Okay, yeah,
Which
yeah.
they
I
yeah,
got the
they're
Packers winning
that's the
today.
NFC North. Green Bay is in NFC North.
Yeah, I can remember. I'm like, who's the last team over there? I forgot Arizona is over there with them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I got the Packers winning today. I think it's still gonna be a close one. I think the 49ers is gonna have to lean on Christian McCaffrey because whoever this quarterback is coming in, I don't really see them trusting him throwing the ball that much. But I still think they lose today, 17-10.
I got the Packers winning too. It's just something about that Green Bay Lambeau has that mile high kind of feel when you play there. Like it's just hard to win there. Like they one of them stadiums that it's just you got to play your A game to win there, man. And then it's cold right
Mhm.
now there. Like we know how them South Beach boys, them Cali boys feel about cold weather. So I don't know, So we'll see. We'll see. Even though they did beat Green Bay when Aaron Rodgers and Colin Kaepernick was with San Francisco and Green Bay when San Francisco went to Green Bay and beat them in the snow. But outside of that, I just don't trust Cali boys in cold weather. So
I
we'll
don't
we'll see.
trust any Southern teams in cold weather. I don't care
Yeah.
where you're from.
What I will say is though, this game is tricky because cold weather games, and I don't know if it's snowing there right now. I haven't really looked into the weather there right now. I know it was snowing last week in the Cleveland Pittsburgh game up there in the north, but I don't know if it's snowing there. If it is snowing, I got a little bit of hazy snow on the ground. Run games tend to be a little better, and I just trust San Francisco's run game a little more than I trust Green Bay's run game. Green Bay is very much air it out. and
Mhm.
I just don't trust their run game. And but we'll see. Again, they live there. I'm pretty sure they practice there every day. So we'll see. I'm gonna give Green Bay the benefit of the doubt at home though.
Yeah,
So
especially without Brock
I'm gonna
Purdy.
go in a low scoring game in this game. Honestly, I'm gonna go in a low scoring game. I got this game 23-17. 23-17.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I had 17-10.
Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Rams. Who you got and why? This is a
Ooh-wee.
tricky game.
It is. This is actually gonna be a really good game. I feel like the Rams is heating up right at the nice time. The Eagles, they still haven't shown me nothing. They really haven't played a lot of good teams. If you go back and look at their schedule, they probably like had one good win on their record right now. But I have the Rams winning today. The Rams are playing at home. I got the Rams now. If they were playing in Philly, I probably would pick the Eagles. But I feel like the Rams win this one in the close one, 28-24.
Man, shout out to you for calling that out. So those who are listening, this is the Eagles so far. They beat Green Bay at home. They lost to the Falcons. They beat the Saints. They lost to Tampa Bay at home. They beat the Browns at home. They beat the Giants. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Jaguars at home. They beat the Cowboys. They beat the Commanders at home. That's their schedule so far. So I don't know. I'm leaning Rams just looking at this schedule. Like
So I'm
they
saying they
haven't
only
been
got
tested
one
yet,
statement win. One statement win. That's against the
but
Commanders with a rookie
they
quarterback.
were at home. They haven't been tested on the road yet.
Mm-hmm.
They were at home. Their best wins are at home. Like
Yeah.
they ain't beat nobody. They lost. The only other team they played on the road that had a good record at the time was the Buccaneers, and they got blew out. So I'm going Rams, but who you got? You got Philly?
No, I said Rams.
Okay. I'm going Rams.
28-24.
I'm going Rams, man.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. Now, like I said, if they were playing at home, I probably would have picked Philly, but I don't think they beat LA today.
Wise guy got Philly, so
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see. Next up though, we have hold on, let me get back to it. Next up we have the Ravens versus the Chargers.
I think this is gonna be. I don't know. I can't even really say. I know these schedules like the back of my hand because I do power rankings every week. So I look at strength of schedule every week. If you go look at the Chargers schedule, they haven't played anybody. Now, granted, they have been quietly winning. They are 7-3, but they haven't beat any good teams. I think all the wins have come against below 500 teams. So I got Baltimore winning 35-27.
I got Baltimore winning. Baltimore is mad. I don't see their defense stopping. Chargers defense is suspect. And Baltimore is mad. I always say this. You never want to play a mad Baltimore team. That's one of the if you're not a real Ravens fan, you don't know through history. You never want to play a mad Baltimore loses when they get too cocky. Because let's be honest, Baltimore got a lot of us over there. They don't got a lot of discipline sometimes, man. They get a little too cocky. Their swagger starts a little too much. Let's be honest. But when they mad, you ever been to the park and played a team that just lost? That's Baltimore. You ever been on the park and played a team that just lost and they got to sit out and watch two garbage teams play on the court? And then when they come back and they got winners, it's over with. They ain't getting back off the court.
Yeah.
That's how Baltimore plays when they lose a game that they feel they should have won. They feel they should have won that game. They had a lot of stupid penalties that shouldn't have happened. Some bad play calling. They didn't run Derrick Henry enough. Derrick Henry looked a little upset throughout the game. I kind of watched the facial expression sometimes. He had a big fumble on his first drive. Like, they're mad. You don't want to play a mad Lamar. You catch Lamar when he acting cocky. That's when you beat him. You don't want to play a mad Lamar. Trust me. Trust me. I guarantee you he's been focused all week. You don't want to play a mad Derrick Henry. And I don't trust the Chargers defense enough to stop a mad Baltimore Ravens offense. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. They're another team that they've lost games against good teams and beat up on bad teams. They're another. I'm looking at their schedule. They're another team. They kind of got that Philly reputation right now. They're just beating up on bad teams because if I look at their schedule, they beat the Titans, they beat the Bengals, they beat the Browns, they beat the Saints. They lost to the Cardinals. They beat the Broncos. They lost to the Chiefs. They lost to the Steelers. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Raiders.
That's what I said. They've been beating up on bad teams. Yeah,
you ain't beat nobody. You didn't beat nobody. You lost to all the playoff teams. You haven't beat nobody.
They've been quietly winning, but they gotta. It's because they strength the schedule. Though.
They strength the schedule is horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention. Today is the Battle of the Brothers.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And it's the Battle of the Brothers.
Yeah.
And Big Bro gonna win as always.
Yeah.
Again, Big Bro always beat him. Y'all keep forgetting when he was with them 49ers, they beat him in New Orleans Stadium. They tried to turn the lights out on us. We were blowing them out so bad. They tried to turn the lights out. Again, Big Bro always win. Big Bro, he be having to teach him. You know, he should have stayed in college. You know, Big Bro gonna give him that belt again. Big Bro gonna give him that belt again. But again, that'll do it. We do have some Thanksgiving games that I want to do a Thanksgiving special for. I know I talked to Wise Guy just now. I was texting him. He gonna be available. So I don't know if Real gonna be available because we do got 3 games on Thanksgiving Day that I'll leave for these last 3 slots. It will be the Bears at the Lions, the Giants at the Cowboys, and the Dolphins at the Packers. Again, on Wednesday, sometime Wednesday, I'll definitely be doing a live stream on the Thanksgiving Pick'em games.
You forgot a game.
Available. Huh?
You forgot a game.
I did.
Cardinals Seahawks.
Oh, it Cardinals Seahawks. Oh, no, I forgot it because he old boy said it. And I literally seen it. I was gonna choose it for last, so I passed by it because I wanted to do it last and forgot to go back up. Hey, my bad, Juno. Juno want that pick, man. Juno, you got money on the game.
You must try to use our wins for your parlay or something.
Cause look, I seen it, but I was like, this is a game that somebody in the chat requested. So I was like, I'm gonna pass by, then come back to it at the end. But I forgot to scroll back up. Okay. But yeah, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. This is gonna be a good game. I think these teams are evenly matched. What you got, Rhea?
It was hard for me to choose. I'm not gonna lie to you because this is a divisional game. Where they playing at? They playing in
Seattle.
Oh, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to beat that 12th man. I want to go with the Cardinals, but I think it's hard to beat that 12th man. I'm gonna go with Seattle 24-21.
Wise got 24-21.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I can see that score. Wise Guy got Arizona as well. I'm going in an upset. Well, it could be an upset because Arizona got a better record. But if they win this game, they're tied.
I ain't pick Arizona. I got Seattle.
Oh, you got Seattle?
Yeah, I gotta watch you.
Look, I was reading his and put yours. My bad. I was reading his and put yours. Again, I got Seattle as well. That 12th man is difficult playing there because I watched all the Seattle games when Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch was there, so I know how that crowd is there. And this is a division game, and Arizona and Seattle, they're like probably the rivals of that division more than any other team in that, more than like the Rams and San Francisco playing against either of those. Arizona and Seattle is the rivals in that division, kind of like the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ravens in the NFC North and the AFC North, even though uh the Browns kind of got a little thing with the Baltimore as well, but we all know the Pittsburghs is their real rivals. I feel like Arizona and Seattle is the best rivalry game in that division, and there's always a close game. It always comes down to some call at the end, some call that wasn't called, some pass interference, or a botched field goal. So I got this a close game like real. I got this game. That's a good score. I got it 24-21 as well. I got it Seattle 24.
Okay.
I just feel like that's a close game. That's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a good game. That's probably gonna be the best game of the week. Honestly,
Yeah. Out of the whole slate, yeah, it's probably the best one.
is that the game of the week? Let me see.
Probably. Is it a
Yeah, because
325 game?
it's the 3 o'clock game. So
Yeah.
that's the game of the week. That's the game of the week. So looking at
So
the
when
other
you want to do
one.
the what you want to do the picks for
So
Thanksgiving?
we can do them. It can be when I would like to do it Wednesday. Because I'll probably be going on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to somebody's house. They're doing Thanksgiving there, so I would like to get them done sometime Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna say don't say Tuesday because Tuesday I'm doing a little birthday celebration. So
Yeah. Definitely not Tuesday. I got a night event Tuesday. So, Wednesday probably we could do like 7 o'clock Wednesday, 7 p.m. Wednesday. We can I'm gonna see what time works for Wise Guy as well. 7:30. So those who are listening, 7:30, 7 o'clock on Wednesday. We'll do the pick'em game for the Thanksgiving slate. But again, appreciate y'all for pulling up. Again, Prince is winning in the standings right now, so shout out to Prince, whoever that handsome guy is. Shout out to him.
there you go.
But appreciate y'all for rocking with me, rocking with the home girl Rhea. Shout out to Wise Guy for sending his picks in. Y'all see him on Wednesday next week. But other than that, what you got to close out with, Rhea? What you got, man? What you got?
I really don't have too much. As far as I think I was gonna maybe do a stream tonight. I'm not sure, but if y'all want to follow me, come over to my page. I'm really just tapped into football. I'm not really doing basketball right now. I'm gonna wait to do my women's stuff when basketball season start. But right now, I'm your football girly. So if you want to hear some football content, make sure you come tap into my page.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Y'all go tap in again. Her channel ID is in the description to this video where you can just click on it. You don't got to copy and paste. All you got to do is click on the link next to Rhea. Her podcast is Polite for What Podcast. That way you can go follow her. She got great NFL content over there. She does weekly team rankings. And that way it'll help with y'all picks because apparently y'all use us to make y'all picks for the week. Y'all wow. Y'all wow. Juno said, "Yeah, I took Seahawks for some bread. I already knew. I already knew he had something going on over there.
That's how I was like, wait a minute.
We made him feel good about his pick. I knew he had something going on over there. He was eager to hit that pick.
Hey, we must be winning y'all some money. Send us something.
Yes, hey, look, I'm about to be monetized in a little bit, so make sure y'all send that. My subscribers are running up. I think I'm only like 28 away from 400. Then I'm on to my 500 mark, man. So again, when I left YouTube, I had 287 subscribers. So shout out to almost 100 subscribers over the last 3 days. So shout out to y'all, man. I was going for a month and a half. I came back. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to build my channel back up, man. Nobody ain't gonna know I'm live. My first video back, I had over 100 people in there. So shout out to y'all, man.
That's your basketball content. You know, a lot of people, I realize like on YouTube, there's not a lot of WNBA content creators. So your numbers, you're gonna do crazy numbers doing basketball.
Yeah, especially not good ones. Because you do have some out there, but they're like kind of mediocre. They don't really do too much on it. And they drop like 10. 10-minute videos. So and a lot of people really want to come on lives or hear stuff live versus a video.
Do
So that's why
you
I don't
know
really
Quita
drop a
Love
lot of
Sports?
videos. Huh?
Quita Love Sports?
Yeah. I think I
Yeah.
follow her. I don't know if I do, but I think I've seen some of her videos. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good with the WNBA content too.
Yeah. Shout out to all the women out there that do WNBA content. Shout out to y'all for supporting y'all sisters, man. And again, it's up to us. It's up to us brothers to help continue to elevate y'all sport. Because I'm always telling guys, if you go into women's basketball trying to view it as men's basketball, it won't be fulfilling for you because you looking for the trash talk, the dunks, the up and down court. That's not their type of basketball. If you go into women's basketball, just appreciating it for how women play basketball, you'll love it a little bit more. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to educate fellas on how to approach women's basketball so they can truly appreciate it for what it is. Women's basketball, they're a little more fundamentally sound than men are because a lot of men we let our athleticism take over a lot versus like just natural instincts. Uh, so with women, the game is a little slower. It isn't as so much up and down. It's a lot of set plays. It's a lot of pick and roll. So if you like the San Antonio Spurs, you should love women's basketball. If you like the San Antonio Spurs, because women's basketball is the epitome of what San Antonio Spurs system looks like, especially under Pop. So like very fundamental, very fundamental. Wazam HT, Wazam HD. Make sure y'all go follow my dude HD. He cover NFL content as well, WNBA content. My dude be streaming for 12 hours a day, man. Look, my dude to stream, get people on the panel and go to sleep. Wake up, the panel, the stream's still going on. My dude be wilding, man. Hey, that's dedication though, man. He wanted to that's why I always like to give them shout outs, man. Showtime, KSAP, HD. They were some of the big channels that kind of got me started going on their panels and their subscribers telling me to start a channel. So their subscribers are honestly the reason I started the channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to go on their channel cooking their subscribers. And the subscribers would be like, man, you need to start a channel. We like your tapes. We like your breakdowns. We know you got experience with that ball in your hand. So again, I appreciate HD, KSAP. That's my uncle, man. And my bro Showtime for getting me kind of started in these YouTube streets. So I appreciate it. Rhea, I think that's where I met you at, huh? Who channel did
I
I
think
meet you
I seen you on Showtime page.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why me and Rhea met at on Showtime channel. So shout out to Showtime, man. Shout out to Showtime, KSAP, HD. Go follow their channels. They be on my panel. A lot of you don't know their channels. Just go to my some of my other live streams. Get those numbers up. I'm doing numbers right now. So get my numbers up, man. I'm doing them numbers. What's out my dude B Will? One of my loyal panelists. That's my bro B Will. I ain't never see a stream he wouldn't know. I ain't never see a stream my dog wouldn't know, man. My dog come to every panel. So shout out to him. But we about to head out. Again, check out Rhea's podcast. When do you normally do your rankings?
So I drop my rankings every Thursday.
So on Thursdays, pull up to Polite for What podcast and listen to Polite for What podcast with the homegirl Rhea as she drops her weekly NFL rankings. Again, my next live stream will probably be Monday. I don't know what it's going to be about, but it'll probably be Monday. And those who don't know, if you go to the description for this video, in the link, IAMZO reviews. I'm about to start doing reviews on TV shows and movies on that channel. That channel I've already got. I just opened it up. I got 16 subscribers already. So shout out to y'all for going to subscribe to that channel. I haven't even dropped the video yet. So shout out to y'all for just going to subscribe to that channel. Again, it's IAMZO reviews, just like IAMZOMEDIA, spelled the same way, except reviews instead of media. I'm about to start I'm gonna do episode 1 on Monday, episode 1 of the Cross series. So that'll be appreciate it, HD. That'll be
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That'll be my first review on that channel. It'll be the Cross episode that came out on Amazon with the homeboy, man.
You like that?
I'm I read the book. I read the book in school. So
oh really?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the storyline. It's kind of like some people don't like Lord of the Rings or probably never watched it, even though it looks interesting. But like
Mhm.
I read the Lord of the Rings book, even the Game of Thrones. I read the first Ice and
Oh, I
Fire.
love
So
Game of Thrones.
I was excited when those shows came out because I kind of knew it was gonna happen. I'm just excited at the storytelling, honestly, of how they're gonna
Right.
live action it. It's like if you're a fan of a cartoon series and then they make a live action about it, you're just excited to
Mhm.
see how it's gonna live action it. That's how it is with Cross with me. I just want to see how they're gonna live action the whole thing. Because it's definitely an interesting storyline, especially going into season 2. I'm excited to see that. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. The final result, honestly. So I'm gonna start reviewing that one. There's a TV show called From that I was gonna start, but I might wait until another show come out. That one's too long in the tooth. It's been out for a few years now, and it's a lot of episodes. There's a lot of details, So I didn't want to get in the middle of a TV show like that because it's one of those. You ever seen Lost?
Lost? No, I heard about it though.
It's the same creators from Lost created that one, and it's kind of like Lost ended in a bad way, so everybody is hoping this one doesn't end the same way. It ended up like you don't really know what happened.
Right.
Like it's one of those TV shows like they never really you don't get it. They keep bringing in a new villain, bringing in a new storyline, and they never answer the last question. So it
Okay.
gets weird. But it's a good Lost is a good series. It's just a lot of the fans who watch from season 1 to season 6, they just don't like how it ended and the plots kept changing, the answers kept changing. And
Now
from a book,
I'm gonna give you a
huh?
really, really good one that you need to review.
What?
The Penguin on HBO Max.
Uh, that is on my list because those of I am a comic book fan. I'm gonna hang some comic books up behind me. Well, you see, I got the Spider Man, but I'm gonna put I do got comic books. I'm gonna hang those up behind me. One day whenever I go get them, I gotta go get them out my attic. I got comic book collections up there that's framed. Shout out to Wolverine Comics, my boy Michael. He sold me some. He does Comic Con and stuff like that. He has some framed magazines that he sent me that were from Marvel. I think I got a Kane one and I got a
Mhm.
Wolverine one. So shout out to him. But I be well appreciate it, my dude. Uh buy her them what you call them the mimosas real that got like 1,000 of them on
Bottomless.
there.
Bottomless.
No, the floating. Is it the floating? Is the bottomless?
Bottomless.
Be well. Get your wife that bottomless mimosa, man. Bottomless mimosas, man. Get your wife that bottomless mimosa, man. But yeah, I'm doing my reviews over there. And again, I do want to get because movie reviews are better when you can have back and forth with someone. And again, I love my chat, but I've just watched movie reviews with other channels, and I feel like um they go a little smoother and you get a better dialogue when someone else kind of does it with you. So if anyone is a fan of the Cross series, hit me up before Monday. Hit me up on Instagram before Monday if you want to review episode 1 with me. I'll have that thumbnail up probably later today once I get a chance to create it for my episode 1 of the Cross series on Amazon. I'll be doing that on Monday, probably Monday evening around like 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll do that review live for episode 1 on my channel that's in the description. IAMZOMEDIA. If you aren't subscribed to that, make sure you go subscribe. Uh, uh, Terrence Roberts said, "Hey, the best team in Texas is the Houston's." Just leaving this reminder, y'all bless up. Yeah,
Uh,
man, that's hey. The Houston
Terrence,
Texans is the best team in Texas. Texas is in a bad place.
Terrence, don't start your mess, Terrence. I already
Hey,
told you.
hey,
I
Texas is
already
in a
told you,
bad
Terrence.
place, man. If that's your best team, Texas is in a bad place, man. Texas is in a bad place.
Now I was
They in a
gonna say to
bad
you,
place, man.
do you watch House of the Dragon?
Yeah, I watch House of the Dragon.
We're
I
gonna have to
am
get
going.
together next year and do
Huh?
the reviews. Next year we're gonna have to get together and do because it's not coming back until next year. But not next year, that's one show I will do a review with you on. I love House of the Dragon.
I love House of the Dragons too. We can start that review whenever you want to, because I read the book, so I kind of got.
It already went off. I already watched all the episodes. We gotta wait until the next season.
No. So what we can do is, because I was going to do that for From, but From is too complex. What we
Mhm.
can do is we can do like a full season review for season 1 and season 2, and then when season 3 starts, then we can start doing those show by show.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can set that up. Because when does that come back?
2025. I'm not sure if it's like January or like maybe March. I just know it's gonna be 2025.
Let me see. Because what we can do is we can do like let me see. Season 3.
Season 2 was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it was probably it was a little trash to me. It was a little
So
slow.
it might come out the latter part of 2025, because it says they'll start filming for season 3 beginning of 2025.
Oh, okay, yeah, then it's probably gonna be like late, probably like the fall.
So let me see. Season 3. Yeah, so yeah, it'll probably be fall of 2025, because I know they said I heard like some of the directors and stuff, they were saying that they didn't want to wait long like they did between season 1 and season 2, because I think it was like a
Mhm.
2-year gap
It was.
between. Yeah, so it'll probably be a year gap, because House of the Dragons, it came out in, I want to say, around May last year. I think it was
Hmm.
around May. So it'll probably be like a 1.5 year gap. So instead of a 2-year gap, it'll probably be a 1.5. Um, so it'll probably come out the latter part of 2025, probably fall 2025. I could see fall 2025, because if they're starting
Okay.
to shoot, if they're shooting early 2025, editing probably takes like 2 to 3 months to finish up. And I can see them releasing it in fall. I can see a September, October start date for House of Dragon. So we can um next beginning of next year we can connect, and we can do like a full recap of season 1, uh and then a full recap of season 2.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Look at that. I got another show on tap for 2025. Again, my review channel. Right now my review channel. It'll probably just be cross until the beginning of the year, because a lot of stuff come out beginning of the year, and I don't want to start my channel and just be doing something that everyone's already doing. I want to see what new shows going to be coming out in the 2025 slate and jump on those before others do, because
Okay.
if you like, just like the From series, it got a lot of channels that do it, and if they've been doing it for a while, those subscribers will literally just go to their channel. So I want to find some new series that are coming out that I can kind of do reviews on to get that channel jumping.
I've been seeing a lot of people do Game of Thrones. I'm like, Game of Thrones been off, like y'all
Yeah,
all the
they
way
they're going
behind.
back. Yeah, but that's one of the best series. That's one of the best series of all time, outside of season 7 and 8, which was horrible,
Yeah,
horrible. But I know they're in talks about a movie coming out. They're gonna like do a 3-part movie for Game of Thrones,
I wish
and
they
I
would have did a
know,
spinoff.
huh.
I said I wish they would have did like a spinoff, like
So
with
they are doing a
Jon Snow.
spinoff. They are doing a spinoff. So again, because I be in the know about all of that. Jon Snow and some of his people tried to pitch a Jon Snow spinoff a couple times throughout the years. They
Mhm.
just could never land on a plot that that really was a great storyline, because he's going back to the wall, and we've already seen in Game of Thrones him hanging with the wildlings. So like,
Right.
they never really they tried to pitch some plots, but none of them ever really like hit home with the screenwriters. So they
Oh,
kind of like stopped pitching the plots. So that one's kind of dead for now, until George R. Martin comes out with some idea. because he actually never finished the book. The directors for Game of Thrones, they created their own ending,
Right.
which
was
he
terrible.
was upset about. Which he was upset about because he never finished the book.
Yeah, that was
So
terrible. I mean, they could probably it probably wouldn't be right though if they kind of picked it up where Daenerys dies, but it probably would be a little boring because then like what would he be doing?
yeah, there's no Targaryens, and Targaryens are the reason for House of Dragons. Like they're
Right.
the beginning and the end. You killed the last Targaryen, so
Yeah.
is it even House of the Dragons anymore?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because they are the dragon riders. So
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, the Game of Thrones itself, it was only interesting because you really wanted to know when the dragons was coming into play, when the Targaryens were going to show back up.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have no dragons or no Targaryens, is the Game of Thrones really the Game of Thrones? Like,
I
what
think
is it
another
about?
thing that really made it interesting too is like Game of Thrones is one of those shows where they will kill your favorite character. They didn't care. Like they might be
They
on
did
here.
not care.
Then the next episode he may be dead. You're like, dang, they ruthless on this show.
They will kill your favorite character. I was so mad when they killed what's his name? The Lannister.
Ned? No, who you talking about?
The Lannister. Is it the dad? Tywin?
Oh,
Is that
Tywin. Yeah, Tywin.
Yeah, I was so mad when they killed him. Why couldn't? Because he brought a comedic kind of relief to the kingdom, because the rest of them were so like uptight. Like Cersei was so uptight. Jamie, he's kind of like, he's a great actor, but like just the comedic relief, I feel like he brought a lot of it, and it was so he had that stoic comediism to him. It was like he wouldn't say something funny; he would just say a one-liner that just made you laugh.
Yeah, he had to die though. After you were sleeping with your son, girlfriend, like, come on, he had to die. And he was just doing a lot of stuff though. I mean, he was great in war, but I feel like I was cool when he died. I'm like, you was sleeping with you was trying to get your son killed, and then you was sleeping with your girl. Like he was just foul.
Yeah. But again, man, the game's about to start. Appreciate y'all for pulling up as always. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the chats that came through. The chats were great today. Shout out to y'all. Again, go follow their podcast. Their podcasts are in my description. Again, IAMZO Reviews podcast kicked off. Shout out to my first 16 subscribers. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. TV show reviews. Again, Real does NFL power rankings on Thursdays on her channel. Go over there and subscribe. Again, appreciate y'all for pulling up. This was week 12 of NFL predictions and scores. Y'all see our overall win percentages and rankings. We'll check in with y'all on Thursday on how those panned out. And on Thursday, we will be doing Thanksgiving Day special pick'ems for the NFL. But other than that, y'all be cool. Y'all be smooth, and peace out.
Go hard. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head, I'm top 10. Yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product.